Gentlemen, boys and girls, and creatures of all the imagination. If you're expecting gluten or Keat, I'm happy to disappoint you. No, you're stuck with the angry elf, the great Carlos Assemble, Carlos Abdu. Today, I want to preview a quirky little game most people slept on over a couple of years ago, called Abyss Odyssey. Now this is the special PS4 version, Extended Dream Edition, and well, we're getting to play this, brought to you by our good friends over at Atlus USA, and the guys over at Ace Team. Big ups to those guys. If you've never heard of Ace Team, you probably heard of their really weird ass first-person brawler called Xenoclash and its sequel, and you probably definitely heard of their smash quirky hit Rock of Ages. This one, they decided to do kind of an homage to Castlevania meets Chilean lore meets Smash Brothers, if that kind of works out for you. Look, I'll show you how it is. Alright. Imagine, for a suddenly, you got the structure of Castlevania with the level design of Spelunky and maybe Rogue Legacy. It's one of those roguelikes. And sprinkle a little bit of fighting know-how, mostly Smash Brothers, and then slap a lot of Guillermo del Toro and Chilean lore and Art Nouveau onto this, and then maybe you'll get what Abyss Odyssey is about. What this thing is special is about is that combat is mostly done from directional input, and I'll show you how it is. Square handles all your basic strikes, and like Smash Brothers and all Smash Bros. Games, is tied to directions. Neutral, up, side, down. You have your double jumps, you have your aerials. You have your dodge. You can press L2 and R2 for block and actually dodge using directional. Or you can press L1 and R1 to dodge in either direction, though I would prefer dodging from shield. You got perfect parries if you do time blocking. You have grabs that go up or the side. You have your special attacks that, you know, down special, down side special, up special. Mostly, a lot of people who play Smash Brothers will be comfortable with this type of combat. The one issue, though, comes from the super special attack. You see, all of your special attacks take mana, basically. And it's kind of hard to refill anything, this whole thing with mana. If you're lucky to keep your mana while you're descending the abyss, you'll be able to do enemy capture. And what it is that you capture the enemy and you can play as that person, as your enemy. You can start off slow, and once you start leveling up, you can actually capture big-ass bosses. You need the ground recovery, short jump, fast falls. And another special thing that's going on with the combat is the special cancels. Now, people who play traditional fighting games like Street Fighter, King of Fighters, Guilty Gear, Blaze Blue will heard of Roman cancels, super cancels, what's it called, DMs, and they call it the KOF. So what you can do is you can cancel any of your normals into your special attack, or you can cancel a normal or special to a dodge. And while you're recovering, you can also do a wake up. But this also takes meter. The good thing though is that this is some kind of, you know, mana bar, so it does refill eventually, and you can still crack out combos. I can't say I can do those things, so I am not a combo master. I can barely even play this game as it is. So instead of showing you trading, for what it is I kind of cheated a little This is not my first time playing this. I played this before over as the 360 version, and I recently just finished the game, the first one with the beginning character Katrian. But as you can see, I have a long, long way to go with this. We start off with Katrian, and you get unlocked like the Ghost Monk and the Pinkoyo, but I haven't got that yet. You also get scrubs like the soldier and the firefighter who will help you out from time to time. But the main draw is, of course, you can capture your enemies. You can also buy them, but you prepare to fork your cash. After all, this is an Atlus game. And any Atlus game has taught me is that everything costs absurd amounts of money, and they're gonna make you work for it. We love you, Atlus, but goddamn, you're hurting my wallet. Anyway, why don't we just get onto it? Oh, that's true. What's the changes? Why is this the extended Dream Edition, you may ask? The key changes is, as you can see, they describe nightmare difficulty right there. Enemies are much more aggressive, and they're aggressive already, and it's not even remotely fair. Thanks, Atlus. You always know how to bring the challenge. And you can also play a local game. You can play 2 players. In the beginning, in the Xbox 360 player, you can only play as 1. But here you can play actually online, up to 4, or create a local game. You also can beat the crap out of each other if that's what you please. But for now, I'm just going to stick with a local game. Now, I wanted to play as this dude because he looks really impressive, and I haven't played as him yet, but I guess I owe it to you to play the original. So here we go one more time with Katrian. I can also replay the prologue, so why not? Let's prepare the prologue. (1890) Santiago, Chile.
What's she doing here? Hey, where'd she come from?
Wow, why do you have such incredibly bullshit dubbing? Another thing to notice from an Atlus game is, yeah, they don't have the best voice actors.
To the Abyss! This is no place for a woman. Get out of here!
Well, get the hell out, you sexist pig. Okay, you have to grant it to Ace Team. They really have that whole Castlevania vibe. So like I said, levels are kind of structured like Castlevania. Hell, this even feels like an homage to Rondo of Blood. Over here, you use R3 to pick up. That thing is going to be...
Stand your ground! Don't let these creatures push us back!
Music is really good in this game. And we have our first enemy right here. Kind of an easy. I don't exactly. In the prologue level, you don't exactly have mana meter, so you can do whatever the fuck you want. Yeah, now they give me mana meter. You'll notice in the dungeon that it is not as fair as the prologue, but then what levels ever are? Haha! Brought you back. Yeah. As you can see, I'm not exactly the best combo master in this game, but I get by. With further levels, you are able to get like helpers that's gonna walk around with you and help out once in a while. They will certainly help you when you kind of die. And here we go. Heading into music.
That altar wasn't here a minute ago.
What do you mean?
She looks just like that statue.
Really? Let me take a look. As you can see, Katrien is a little more than she seems, but I'm going to let her know about that. Alright, here we have the silk spear, the skill spears. Sorry about that. Basically, you can only change your special moves once you get to the altars. Now, right now I have these moves. Up A allows me to have more damage or more mana. I'm gonna add a little more mana to this. No. Okay, no, rather I want mana. But I also want damage. So alright. You can also change defense. So you can have, you don't reduce damage shield so that you have super armor. You can get more meter from attacks. I wish I could do that. Or you can get damage. The only problem is you only get skill points with every level. And of course, the first thing you gotta do once you start getting skill points is add to your special cancels, because that's gonna help out tremendously. So this is the very first thing you gotta go do. Also, from here, you can choose where your specials are. I have Fireball, Sword Dance, Sword Parry. For now, I'm good with this. This is one of my favorite songs right here. Oh, you gotta be a cheap bastard. Oh, thank you. I should have stole him, but... Okay, as you will notice in this game, enemies are not the only people you have to worry about.
Huh? Who are you?
Ow! That hurt. So you notice, when in terms of dodges, attacks, or even movement, precision is key. Kind of like Castlevania, but more like Melee from Super Smash Bros. You have to time this very much so you don't get hit.
Stay back.
No, I didn't think I will. Hey, dipshit. Ah! Yeah. And now I have to fight the giant bull. And no. Oh no, crowd, damn it, no. Well, that should be the end for me, wouldn't it?
I wonder who that woman was.
They said
we don't know about this
it was
place.
just terrible voice acting. And then all of a sudden, whoosh!
Incredible. What does this all mean?
Allow me to explain. I am Katrien, and I am part of the Abyss. Whoever said this place was the devil's handiwork wasn't far off. It began long ago with the Warlock. For years now, he has slept deep beneath the earth. But his power is so great that even in sleep, his nightmares take form and terrorize the living. The monsters you fought, even the very Abyss itself, are all conjurings of the Warlock's mind. It's a nightmare that's lasted for years, with no end in sight.
And are you also a warlock? A witch?
No, I too am a conjuring of his imagination.
So there you have it. So we have a little bit of inception into this as well. So here we have in our hub that we barely visit unless you're death prone. And trust me, once you get to the later levels, you will be death prone, so enjoy coming here often. So, as you have noticed, Katried is not real. None of them are. Everyone is a dream, within a dream, within a dream. And, okay, I'm sorry, you just gotta love the music. The music over here is very well done. Some of it very memorable, some of them not, but they all are appropriate to the setting that they have. I love it. And over here, you notice, you also have designs coming from, based on 1800 chi